It's an amazing thing to start a blog. Just having the fresh perspective, a blank sheet of paper more or less, where you can write about anything. That's amazing. And then you look at the potential to make money. That's even better, right? And just like any business, blogging takes a lot of hard work. I've found that people who are successful in blogging do not become successful by mistake, which is the reason I made this video. Hi everyone, my name is Jesse Cunningham. I have over 15 years of experience as an SEO, and that just means I help people and businesses get more traffic to their websites. And the things I'm going to talk about in this video are going to help you avoid a lot of landmines and pitfalls new people in the blogging space fall into often. So here are 21 harsh truths about blogging, and realize I'm saying these with care, with love, right? I want you to avoid these things. That's the whole purpose of making this video. So let's start at harsh truth number 21. We're going to start at the top and work backwards and get more important as we go on. So harsh truth number 21 is technical skills. Yes, it is easier than ever to start a blog. You can use WordPress. I really highly recommend using WordPress. I highly recommend using Kingsta as your host, and I highly recommend using Astra as your theme. And if you're overwhelmed by these things, realize it's really plug and play, but you do have to get into the weeds a little bit and have some technical skills. The next harsh truth of blogging is that you need a content plan. When you start a blog, and if you want to have any chance of ranking your blog, that means people come to your website, you need to have a content plan. Check out this video here. After you've watched this video, it'll help you kind of get an idea of what you need to do, how to structure things so that Google ranks your website higher so that more people come onto your website. And when you go to monetize, you can actually make money. The next harsh truth about blogging is that relationships matter. Yes, it's great to sit on our couches and blog and do whatever we want by ourselves. I get that. I like it too. But over time, you'll find that you will have to reach out to others to do collaborations in the form of what are called guest posts and other things to boost your website's rankings. The next harsh truth about blogging is you can't write about whatever you want and expect success. Reader engagement matters more than what you want to write about, because if no one's typing into Google the thing you're writing about, if no one cares about it, you're not going to have people come to your website. Therefore, you won't make any money. The next harsh truth about blogging in your first year is that things are going to change a lot. You're going to learn a lot, but you have to realize Google is going to test your website. You're going to see traffic spikes. You're going to get excited in the first 6 months, and then it's going to go away. Boom, back to zero. And that's okay. That's part of the process. That's baked in to Google's algorithm. The next harsh truth about blogging is comparison. You're going to feel somewhat envious at times of your competitors, and you're going to say to yourself, I have a better article than them. Why am I not ranking higher? You have to be patient. So when comparison comes in that first year and you feel that boiling up inside of you, just realize that also is part of the process. The next harsh truth is doubts. It's about doubting yourself. Everyone has doubts. Look, I do these YouTube videos. I have doubts. I have, what is it called, imposter syndrome often. But when the doubts come in that first year, realize the people who persevere, right? If you persevere, oftentimes at the end of that, you've learned more and you can be successful. That is kind of like the gateway to success, is persevering past your own self-doubt. Next harsh truth about blogging is that once you get past that honeymoon phase, usually around month 3, 4, 5, right, it starts to get lonely and it starts to stop being as fun. That loneliness is normal, and I encourage you to find a community of people, right, to talk to about your problems. There's a few good communities in this space. I'm part of them as well. If you want to know about them, send something in the comments and I'll share those with you. The next harsh truth about blogging is that people who are anonymous will not have a competitive advantage against those who are out in the public. Meaning that if you have a website and you want to be behind the scenes and no one's going to see you, that's great. It still works. But if the same website had someone representing it with Twitter backlinks, with LinkedIn, and they were a real person, they had authority on the subject, they are going to outcompete you. So over time, you are going to consider coming out of the shadows and showing your face to the public, because it will help you rank higher. Next harsh truth about blogging is that delayed reaction, delayed recognition is built into the system. Google has that built in to their algorithm. I have people reach out to me all the time and say, hey, Jess, what tips can you give me for my new website? It's 3 months old and it's a beautiful website. There's nothing wrong with it. The tip is be patient. wait, because that's just part of the process. The next harsh truth about blogging is that it takes a lot of time. Yes, I understand it doesn't take much money. It takes, what, $20 a month to host a good website? That's all it costs, but the time investment is considerable. If you're going to sacrifice your time in order to make a potential success of it, to make a run at this thing that is called passive income, make sure that you have the proper knowledge in place to make it happen. There's courses, there's material, there's people, there's free information on YouTube like this video that can help expedite that process. Realize the amount of time you'll save by actually learning this stuff is immense. It's worth it. The next harsh truth about blogging is that it takes a long time to monetize a website to have considerable income. What is considerable income to me? That's thousands of dollars a month. I've seen cases where people have been able to do it in 16 months' time, but these are experts who know exactly what to do. So that should be telling you, if you're a new blogger, it's going to take every bit of 2 years to hit that goal of yours. So be prepared for it. Next harsh truth about blogging is that quantity does not overcome quality. So quality, having a good blog post, actually taking time in that singular thing, focusing all of your energy on one post at a time makes all the difference in the world. I've done so many experiments where I just do quantity. I just want to beat the system with a massive amount of articles. There's ways to do it, yes, with a blog that has some domain authority, already has been around for a while, but starting out as a new blogger, focus on quality. Next harsh truth about blogging is that consistency is key. Consistency is king in this space. You are going to show Google, I can do 3 blog posts a week, and if you fall off the face of the earth for 3 months and you start to rev up again, that's no good. Figure out a content plan like I talked about earlier. What are we going to write about? And what is your posting schedule? Is it 1 blog a week? If so, if you can do that consistently, that's fine. Is it 5 a week? Is that too hard to maintain? You really have to think about these things. Next harsh truth about blogging, if you want to be successful, is that SEO, which stands for search engine optimization, is crucial to your success. That's what I specialize in. I have a masterclass on the subject. It's over 8 hours of content, very succinct, very purposeful content that has ideas on what exactly to do to rank your content higher. But if you're going by the seat of your pants and you're just typing away, you're not going to be successful, because you have to understand how Google sees your content, how readers expect to be served content to rank higher in Google. SEO matters so much. Next harsh truth about blogging is that you are going to become an analytical wizard, a data-driven decision maker. A lot of things online, if you look at Google Search Console, Google Analytics is data, numbers, statistics, metrics. The hard truth, there are technical aspects to this, and analytics is a large one. You are going to have to dive into numbers and understand how they relate to each other. Next hard truth is that the primary search engine, which is google.com, can change the game, and they do change the game often. Google changes their algorithm at least once a day, minor changes, and do major updates, it seems, quarterly. And when that happens, website traffic can tank. And you can be scratching your head. You worked 2 years for a thing, and now you have 1/3 of the traffic you did, and you're scratching your head, what happened? Realize this game changes a lot. Next harsh truth about blogging is once you get going, it does take investment to have hyper success. Yes, you can do it for free, or free-ish, right? It takes about $20 a month to host a good website, right? Kingsta, like I said, is who I prefer. But if you want to get backlinks, some people choose to purchase backlinks to boost their rankings. These type of things, guest blogs, they cost money, and sometimes a significant amount of money. So be prepared in your mind. Once you start to begin to have an income on your website, how can you use that income to further expedite growth? That's how real businesses think about these things. Next harsh truth about blogging is that competition is more fierce than you can ever imagine. And every year, especially with the advent of AI, articles are able to be produced super fast. Competition is just growing and growing. Even in your sub niche, even if you have an idea, you're like, no one's talking about this. There can't be competition here. There's competition everywhere. And that goes back to the point where you need to learn SEO to outcompete everyone. The harsh truth about blogging is that burnout is super, super real in this space, because it's like you are going against a river's current and you have to keep paddling and paddling. Otherwise, eventually your rankings will go down. Yes, you can get a flywheel effect when you show success, but burnout is super real. You need to be very cognizant of this as you go through this process. I've seen people who are powerhouses in this space making a lot of money burn out. They just say it's not worth it. So be cognizant, create a content plan, and stick to the plan, and don't get overzealous when you start out. Next harsh truth about blogging is that time management is essential. If you have a hard time, listen to me. This matters so much because here's the case. A lot of people work 9 to 5. I get that. They come home, they want to grind, they want to do it before work. But that consistency thing I talked about earlier, you need to learn to manage your time. Even me who does this full time, it's even more important. I need to figure out what are the top things I need to do to reach my goal today. I have to list them out, prioritize, and get after those top ones because we hardly get through the whole list, right? Prioritize your day, figure out what you need to do. Time management matters so much in this space. So here we are, the last one, the most important one in my opinion, the harsh truth about blogging. The most important is keyword research. Hello, I've said it before. If you don't know how to do keyword research in this space, you might as well pack it in. Right? I have videos on this. Check out this video here after you're done with this one. Keyword research. What does it mean? How do you do it? It matters so much. You will spin your wheels if you don't figure out how to do this immediately. I'm telling you, focus on keyword research. Stop focusing on a pretty website, the aesthetics of a website. Those things are secondary to SEO and keyword research. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, tell a friend about it, put something in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. What would you like me to do next? If you want to check out the masterclass, link in the description. We have a lot of things going on. Check out the newsletter too. I do about 2 newsletters a week, and I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll check you on the next one.